Welcome to today's Beginner's Pilates. Let's start off just lifting one heel and then the other heel. So you're just treading on the spot. Circle your wrists. Think about that tall spine as you're looking ahead. Think about drawing in pelvic floor, closing all passageways underneath. Now let's start to lift your arm and leg. So just warming up that lower back, our pelvis, hips, knees, ankles, shoulders. Standing tall. Keep your balance this time as you bring your right leg forward. And then let's change legs. If you need to, just tap your toe on the floor. But see if you can lift your leg. Keep that balance, shoulders drawn down and back. Focus on something in front of you. Good. Now this time we're going to slide our leg forward, out to the side and in. Same leg again. Slide it forwards, out to the side and in. So like you're drawing a semicircle. And then let's change legs, slide it forwards, out to the side and in. Forward, side and in. Bring your legs together, arms out wide. So twisting from side to side. Squeeze those legs together. And then come back to the center. Take your feet about hip width apart. So let's just roll forwards. Tuck your head in. Curl your shoulders. Little bend of your knees as you roll down, just to where it's comfortable for you. And then roll back up again. So slowly rolling down and up. Lovely. Now we're going to make our way down to the floor onto our hands and knees to begin with. So a little box position on your hands and knees. Rounding your back, tuck that tailbone under, scoop your belly in and just tuck your head in. Now tilt your hips, lift your tailbone, little dip in your back, lifting your head. So rounding that back as you tuck your pelvis under and then tilt your pelvis up. Good. Okay, find halfway this time. So you've got a nice flat back. Bring those hands in a little closer under your shoulders. And then let's stretch out. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Nice and slowly. Keeping your balance. Good. Now we're going to lower down onto your tummy. As you lie on your tummy, have your elbows bent, elbows at 90 degrees. While you make your way down there, I'm just going to put the music back on. Okay, so imagine that floor's icy cold, pulling your tummy in away from the floor. Here we go. Elbows relaxed on the floor, lifting head and chest. Slowly though, so breathe in, lift up, breathe out, lower. So imagine like a plane going along the runway, you're lengthening and lifting off. Keep your chin tucked though, so don't arch your head back. And relax there. Take your arms down by the sides of your legs, lifting up head, chest, and arms. Get nice and slowly, breathing in as you're lifting up, breathing out, lowering back down. Squeeze those shoulder blades back. And relax there. So let's have a plank. Prop yourself up on your forearms. Lift your tummy off the floor. So either resting on your knees or on your toes. Don't let your head drop. I think tuck that tailbone. And then relax back down. Lengthen your arms. Lifting opposite arm, opposite leg. And relaxing there. So we're going to have one more go at that plank today. Prop yourself up on your elbows again. Lifting up, either resting on your knees or on your toes, you choose. And just holding for as long as you can. And then let's have a little stretch back in child's pose. So knees apart, sinking your hips back. You can rest your head on your hand, head on the floor. Okay, come back up to sitting. So have a little wiggle, sitting on those sitting bones. Roll your shoulders down, arms in front of you, and just scissoring your arms, one arm up, one down. So keeping that good tall posture in your spine, head looking forward. All right, this time legs can be lengthened or slightly bent at the knee. We're going to reach up and across from side to side. And then sitting with those arms out wide as you twist. Imagine you've got a glass of water balanced on your head, so slowly twisting. Head and chest lifted. Draw those shoulder blades down your back. And relaxing there. So let's make our way back down onto your back. We're going to practice this, so lengthen your legs, curl through your spine as you roll down as slowly as you can. Having a little stretch when you reach the floor. Okay, let's reset. So knees bent, feet about hip width apart, knees about hip width apart. A little rock of our hips, flat back, arched back, finding that neutral spine. And then engaging pelvic floor. So let's start with our right leg lifted, single leg stretch. Breathing out as you stretch your leg forward. Breathing in as you bend it back in. So this is our level 1. Those of you who've been doing a little while now might be ready to try level 2. Both legs are lifted and we do alternate legs. But if that's not for you today, stay with just your right leg. Breathe out, stretch out. Make sure those knees only bend to 90 degrees, knees above your hips. So if you're doing your right leg, I want you to change now, left leg only. If you're doing alternate legs, you can stay with alternate legs, or again, drop back here to level 1. Keep it slow. And then have a little hug. Feet on the floor, bridges. So we're going to roll up that spine, one vertebra at a time. And then roll back down again, one vertebra at a time. So closing all passageways underneath, peeling up your spine. Breathing in as you roll up. Breathing out as you roll back down. Check those knees and hips aren't wobbling. And let's just do one more. Have a little hug or a stretch. So let's reset. Feet back down on the floor, finding that neutral spine. So tilting your knee out to the side and back to the center. So right leg opening in the hip, rolling onto that edge of your right foot and back to the center, keeping that left knee and hip still. So tightening that belt from hip to hip, pulling your tummy in. Continuing either with your foot on the floor or leg lifted. Slow and controlled. And then let's change legs. So feet on the floor, opening your left knee, rolling onto that edge of your left foot. Keep your right knee and hip still. It's like you're tightening a belt an extra notch. Continuing either with the foot on the floor or leg lifted. Small movement. And feet back down. Lifting your arms, relax your shoulders, chin tucked. So scissoring arms, one arm back, one arm forward. And then we're going to add in those legs. So as your arm comes forwards, pushing your leg forwards. Breathing out as you lengthen. Breathing in as you reset. So again, this is our level 1 option. If you're ready for level 2, both legs are lifted and we're stretching out. You can take the leg a little higher to make it easier. Make sure you're only bending your knee to 90 degrees though. Don't let that back arch. Have a little hug or a stretch. So let's roll over onto your right hand side. Lengthening both legs. So stretch from fingertips to toes. Let's have that hand on your side today. So either one leg up and down or both legs. If you're doing both legs, you may need hand or fingertip on the floor. Smoothly up and down, no jerking. And then let's hold that balance there. So either one leg or both legs, hand on your side. And imagine those hips stretching away from your waist. And then relaxing there. Bending both knees. Feet together, opening and closing top knee. So squeeze those heels together, squeeze your glutes. See if you can do 5 more. Slowly. And then let's bring top knee over, lengthen your bottom leg. So bottom leg lifting up and down as high as you can. Squeezing that inner thigh. Let's do one more and hold as high as you can. And relax there. So come back up to sitting. And we're going to have another little practice of our roll down. So curling through your spine slowly. And then let's reset again. Knees bent, finding that neutral spine once more. Lifting our hands up to the ceiling and picking up your right leg, knee bent. So we're going to breathe in, open those arms out wide. Breathe out as you lift them back up. So breath into the sides of your ribs, arms open. Breath out, lifting them up. Let's change legs. So left leg lifted, knee bent, opening and closing those arms. Working with that breath, breathe in, arms open. Breathe out, arms close. And then relaxing there. Let's roll over onto your left-hand side. So again, we're going to start with both legs long and straight. Either one leg or both legs. Seeing if you can balance your hand on your side, but if you're wobbling, fingertips on the floor. And then hold it there. And relax. Bend both knees. So feet together, opening and closing top knee. Squeeze your glutes, your bottom. Make sure you're not lifting that top knee too high that your hips roll. So keep your body still, just the knee lifts. Let's do 5 more. And relax, top knee over, bottom leg long. So lifting that bottom leg up and down as high as you can. Check you're still pulling your tummy muscles in. And then hold that leg up as high as you can. And relax. Come back up to sitting. And once more, we're going to practice that roll down. So lengthen your legs. Curl through your spine as you roll all the way back down to the floor. Good. Take your arms out wide, knees bent, and a little twist from side to side. So using your tummy muscles to pull those legs back to the center, controlling it as they twist to the side. Level 1, twisting with feet on the floor. Level 2, feet lifted. Not rolling all the way over though, just halfway. And back to the center. Lengthen your right leg up to the ceiling, left foot on the floor. Grab hold of your right leg just behind the back of your thigh, not your knee, and gently pull your leg towards you. Crossing your leg over, hug your right knee across. Change legs. Lengthen your left leg. Grab hold, gently pulling in. Crossing ankle to thigh, hugging your knee across. Have a little stretch, lengthen your legs and arms. Draw your knees in, little rock round in a circle. Couple of times each way. Just massaging your back. And when you feel ready, come back up to sitting. Well done, and thank you for joining me today. See you next time.